This game lived for a long time as a reality that never existed in my life. When I was a child, I played this wonderful video game, and I was incredibly happy because Toy Story was one of my favorite movies, and my little head was blown with the idea of a video game where I could explore the world of Toy Story. The problem is that for some reason I lost access to this video game, and I don't know what happened, but for me it was no longer possible to play it, and it simply began to fade from my mind, until I even started to think that the video game had never existed and that it had all been just a dream. Fortunately, I later had access to the internet and discovered that this game had always been real. And yes, it is as magnificent as I always remember it. No video game based on a movie represents the settings of the film it's based on, but here, Auntie's room is meticulously accurate, even giving you access to corners that the movie doesn't show. And not only that, this video game allows you to explore Auntie's entire house, which is gigantic, especially for a toy. Speaking of toys, the character we used is Buzz Lightyear, and in this video game he is much cooler than in the movie, because in the game we have access to a destructive laser beam that can tear out enemies to pieces and even make them explode. It's very dangerous for Andy to have access to such a destructive toy, but using it in the video game is really cool. We can even see our own face reflected in our helmet. That's a detail that shows the passion with which this game was made. I think all video games based on movies would be just as cool if they were all made with the same level of detail and with the intention of making games for those who love the movies they are based on. Only then can they make video games as captivating as this Toy Story 2 game.